three in the cases. Sylvia was an evil, so my choice was obvious, and rather being keeping his house clean. But I usually prefer house clean as somewhat got to the gym workout. Yeah, it's a good for you, but not my sorts of thing at all. However, I like the idea of paying benches or of helping two future generations of Russians or resolve in secret at least. There was about a domed pioneer at the squad. Where did they all come from, I wonder? I arrived. Arrived, Siva. Hey there. Uh, oh, hey. You came, oh, hey, you came to help. Well, not my own free will, of course. I thought it over again. I see. Take this broom. Your area is right next to the mountain. Strictly speaking, there was nothing to sweep there. It seemed pretty clean to me, though some rust was still lying around. After sweeping for a while, I came back to Sylvia, who was sitting on the bench and taking a break. What a nice day. Yeah, though it's a bit too hot. She saved her eyes with her hand and looked up at the sky. You're like a tireless worker of common labor. Aw, come on. I just like to help others. That's good. And what about you? Well, it seems to me that you find commons serve a bit of a burden. Well, probably. Why is that? I don't really know. So, suddenly she can't expect me to just upload all my ideas concerning this point on her. She might down in them, God forbid. Maybe you just don't like company? Actually, quite possible. There was some truth in some of the words. I suppose that she was good at reading other people's minds, or at least at reading minds. Though, how could that be possible if ever I find it hard to understand myself at times? What are you going to do when she... What are you going to do when this season is over? What do you mean? Well, are you going to enter college, or do you want to master a professor? In USSR, a person phased the high school attendance had to choose between either getting a college degree, activities in states, or engineering or science, or going into security for case schools, though a master in professional. Like, I know that. I already had to grade masters at all my professionals. What's anime and stuff with the internet? I don't know yet. What about you? We have a small farm back home, so I want to help my parents there. It sounds pretty strange. Are there any private farms in the USSR where all the farms had to be collected? But I decided not to go into detail. And what are your parents doing? My parents are not a good subject for discussion. Hmm. My parents would. It is not my. that my parents are not good. Quite the opposite. They are kind-hearted people. But it's not the right time for such a discussion. My father worked at the located council, and my mother is a teacher. That was actually true. Most like a half truth. Cool. She really seemed to consider that as a cool thing. I guess so. The conversation had reached a dead end, so I tried to take my eyes off Sylvia and kept gazing under my feet up in the air, or just look around. You know, I'm pretty sure you'll also be fine. Sylvia looked at me thoughtful. Now, what was that for? And what was that also about? The tea, thanks. I mumbled. Uh, but what do you mean? I suppose that you're happy to be too dependable at times? Is that way too Ember straightforward? Maybe. But you're going to be alright. Maybe. In this conversation, I feel ill at ease. On the one hand, there was nothing special in your words. In general amount, my parents and Sylvia's sure would come to a similar similar claim. Nevertheless, I feel enough for the first time like she could see right through me. So let's get to claiming. She smiled and took the broom. I never thought that clean could bring such a deep pleasure. No, I wasn't upset because of this conversation. On the contrary, I was glad to hear that from her. For the first time ever, somebody was discussing my life without circumventing me, without giving me special advice based on our own personal experience, without intel to go through my head, without making some far-reach claims. I was just glad that somebody supported me. No, that's not quite right. I was just glad that Sylvia supported me. In a short while, the music played around the camp, calling us for lunch. I pulled away the broom with a sigh of relief and sense of esteem and went to the canteen. Who is mentally forward in the robe? It is our canteen squad. It was our pioneer squad. Pioneers in a robe usually misused as canteen and Sanaa camps. I was looking for a place where no one would describe me like what happened before, just so I can eat in peace. And for that, I have to at least not to be the last one to come. But I was pretty sure whatever happens here happens whether was or not. The canteen was common as far as eggs. Onda Silva was staring at the entrance, gathering like a hawk. Well, Salman, were you working hard today? Hard enough. Well done, truly done, and the hardest is yet to come. I just bet. Fine, take a seat next to the girls. She pointed at the table next to the board. Sylvia, Eula, and Lizzie was already sitting there. Not bad company. At least not the worst. Oh, short. Oh, shoot. I got my meals and way up to them. Do you mind if I sit here? Catch myself suddenly a bit clueless. There was no other free place anyway. No, of course not. Please do. Well, remain silent. Today was meant to consider as a place of... Today, the meal considered as a plate rightly. I'm surprised there was some meals leaving it, but I have no evidence some poor chance or chicken or with fried potatoes and a tray glass of condom. I found myself finding myself with the location food more and more. I, I guess I just come to the conclusion that I have no other choice, which means that there's no use in complaining. Thank God there's something to eat. Come to the bell tonight. I don't know. Coming to the bell tonight. I don't know. He's coming. He got nowhere to go. Elud said happily. You will come for sure? Of course, I can't miss the option to watch you make a fool of yourself. The guy right, so I decided not to reply. And what about you? Angela. Dude, yes. At first I thought she was like mad at us because we didn't take the offer with the doctor, but no. She replied, rightfully. See, you should go too then. She said so. She said Sylvia is leaving me to go choose. Don't forget to wear your tie coat. Arriving, Eula was so pleased with her joke she laughed out loud. But I really had nothing to wear. The wardrobe was just a pioneer uniform of my wearing clothes, which was being improper ever in the evening. And what will you be dressing in train? What? Secret. Secret. Well, it'll be a little dress that's like hidden in kindergarten mischief. You'll turn red. It look like I meant to offer her. No, I will wear a specific suit just so I don't carry an info from you. I wonder, what kind of info are you afraid of catching from me? Enough, you guys, don't squat. Idea, of course. Looks like you look like you was highly pleasant with her as she thought. Violent answer again. You know, if you already have the flu, you can catch a cold. Two can play a game. What are you implying? Oh, nothing at all. I looked away shyly. Do you mean that? She went red again. I don't mean anything. Oh wait, she is blushing a little. The reason like when he said like, oh well, she red again. Oh well, I just thought he mean like her hair. Huh? What time is it? I don't mean anything. Guys! Give that it was Lila who influed. It probably really was time to stop. You asking for it, you're going to get it. What? You're finally wising up? Oh! Instead of replying, Eula grabbed her plate filled with carrot and tapped it over my head. This game meant an unexpected fine. Oh my god. Bro, we got a Lily, and now we got like a Tsunade. One that actually is a bully, and one that actually is a child. Oh god. How am I gonna survive their routes? How? Like, tell me that. How the world are you gonna survive the routes? Like, can some of you tell us, viewers, can you tell me how the world you guys survive the routes? Like, because we got one that actually is a child, and one that actually is a bully. So, you're little. She jumped up and tried to run away. Oh. Hello? Hello? We have a Lilla CG here, save? Yeah, save. I'm feeling some weird vibes from this now. Just seeing the CG. Shoot. But this time, she won't get away. I grab her arms. Damn, let me look at this. I'm guessing this is us on the floor, and then she just be like something on the arm, and now what? I just slam her head against the table. This burnness least of a few seconds. Suddenly, Eula's skillfulness grabbed a glass, filled of gunna and smashed it in my face. That way, she managed to get free of my grab. Dude, are they actually fighting in the canteen? What the? She dodged up towards the counter and I chased her. This resulted in the syrup-filled table a bit of a smash step away. 5 pioneers chopped by a fatal injury and falls essentially of both pain. A draw sort of a pioneer drawing with too much badass. We shoot before each other and breathe heavily. Tell me, you won't behave this way again. And you. Oh my god, Oleg Silva stepped up on us from behind. When you think about it, such a rob could have gone unnoticed. Well, are you selfish of yourself now? Her voice arrived to be calmly, but I was sure she was just about to explode. And who going to clean up this mess? Exactly, what's happening? So I asked you, who? Him. Replying. Yula was with completely comfort. Her. I gentlest comfort. Both. Oh man. See, her little shit got me in trouble by the shoe. The camp leader brought a concerned end to this organ-going argument. Generally, I wasn't sure that my share of the blame is more than hers. Technically, Eula didn't have a drop of glass on her face. Beat it! I'm not cleaning. Ain't nobody got time for that. This is his fault. He started it first. No, it isn't. Oh, yes, it is. I am not going to sort out all that necessariness. Someone, go grab a mop and sponge and some clothes, you know, the kind of stuff in the closet is asked for you. She looked at Lila with such a burned gaze that I felt a bit sorry for the girl. You! But start to pick up the broken stem. The broken tableware immediately. Otisaba took a deep breath and continued. You notice you're nothing but trouble. How many times have I told you? I decided to skip the ledger and went to the plans that arrived to be near the exit. Totally a perfect idea flashed in my head. Why don't I just run away? Surely Otisaba catch up already, but I am not the one to blame. Of course, I'm not that true pioneer she keep talking about, but perhaps to you, anyway, she's the corrupted captive. It's not like I have nothing better to do, just clean up the mess here. The mess here, I have to seek answers. The truth is, out there somehow flashed through my mind. Alright, I'll be up here.